has been creating videos since he was a kid for more than half of his life, and what started as a fun hobby has grown into one of the largest plush channels on YouTube. There have been many road bumps throughout SML history, but none of them stopped SML, and one of the biggest problems SML faced was the cease and desist letter, which at first seemed like a bad thing for the channel. But if you think about it, this is better for Logan's channel, because by having official characters under SML branding, he's able to have sponsors and have his own official merchandise. Now, I'm not 100% sure about the sponsors thing, but it seems likely that the sponsors wouldn't want to sponsor you if Nintendo was plastered all over the video, well, at least through the characters. And so I think that the cease and desist letter probably helped SML. The one problem I see SML facing in the future, though, is that they're getting older now. They could retire eventually. If you think about it, the SML crew, they've gotten older. They're now adult, and a few of them have been making videos with Logan for a long time. In Logan's Draw My Life video, he says that when he first discovered YouTube, he loved the idea of showing people online the videos that he and his friends would make. He thought that if he loved them, others might love them too.
I remember I came home from school one day and Lance was telling me about how his friend joined this cool new website called YouTube, and he was uploading videos and having so much fun. So I decided to give it a try, and I can't really explain what happened in my very first video, but I was trying to recreate the Super Mario Got Milk commercial from like the 1990s, but I really thought it was cool and awesome how I could upload videos and people would actually see them.
And after a while, he started to see a lot of success from making videos. For example, when he was still living in his mom's house, he was able to buy a Camaro as his first car, and he makes it clear in his video, My New Car, that he wouldn't be able to get it if it wasn't for the fans' support.
To show y'all the car, of course, and to thank y'all for getting me to where I am today, because without y'all I would never have this car, and never I would have never even came close to getting a car like this.
So it makes sense why Logan would continue to make videos, and it just goes to show that Logan was being very, very grateful for the position he's in. Not many kids, or any people for that, can buy Camaros, especially for their first car. So Logan continued making videos. He gets to enjoy making videos with his friends and also earn a living from it. What is there more to ask for? Which is partly what I do. When I work on YouTube videos and I make my living from it, it's so amazing. It's something I'm very, very grateful for, and I thank all of you that are watching for the fact that you guys are the reason I can do this as my job. However, the reason that I'm looking at the video of My New Car is because it's an example of Logan seeing success from his videos, but he mentions people telling him he's about to turn 18 and is still making plush videos, which is regarded as childless, because the videos at first do seem childish for someone who's about to turn into an adult, but his response is saying that it's an amazing job and that he doesn't care if he was 30 years old and doing it.
You make videos with dolls and all this stuff, and people still say it on Facebook, and I'm almost 18. But now no one really cares. No one really cares that I do it, because it's an amazing job. I love doing it. I mean, I'm never going to stop. I'm always going to make videos. I don't care if I'm 30 making plush, I'm still going to do it.
And it seems like he really meant that, as years later, even though he's an adult, he kept doing it. However, it's crazy to think that video was filmed when Logan was still in high school. Now he has a wife and a kid and is about to turn 30 years old in November of this year. If you count how many years Logan has been making videos on YouTube ever since he joined in 2007, that'd be nearly 18 years! It's really been that long. And throughout that time, Logan has faced many issues that risked the channel, but they were able to bounce back and continue making videos. However, a recent issue that Logan recently ran into could indicate that SML could sooner or later retire. A few months ago on Chili's vlog channel, Logan used to try to upload daily vlogs, and he did them for a long time. Seriously, he did that consistently. And in one video in particular titled I Need an Editor, Logan expresses physical pain from long hours spent filming on his knees, editing his videos, and how all that affects his time with his daughter Lily. And due to his work on the SML channel, Logan only manages to spend about an hour playing with Lily before he has to start filming from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. sometimes.
You know, I wake up at 3 p.m. every day and I see my daughter for about an hour from 3 to 4. And then I go to filming at 4 p.m. and then I film from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. And then I probably get home around 5 a.m. I go to sleep, I wake up at 3 p.m. and that's what I do Monday through Thursday.
And he goes on to say that all the big YouTubers have editors, and that he's one of the only big YouTubers that still edits their own videos. And he might have already found an editor by now, as I know they have an editor for the gaming channel, but if he still edits the main videos for himself, he probably still feels overworked. And although he doesn't really mention any plans of retiring soon, Logan mentions a YouTuber who recently retired. When talking about his work affecting his time with Lily, he says that might be why MatPat was retiring. MatPat has been a host for his videos for a long time and has created multiple channels that theorize about games, food, movies, and even clothes. And this, of course, would cause a lot of work on MatPat's shoulders. And when he did spend time with his wife or son, sometimes it would revolve around YouTube. And this is a problem that Logan seems to relate to. Logan seems to be overworking himself to the point where all he focuses on is YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie, I kinda do that too, so I kinda have a little problem, but we're gonna ignore this and keep going on with the video. And he keeps trying to upload on all concurrent channels, which also gives him a lot less time to spend with his daughter Lily. And as of now, Logan has stopped making reactions, slowed down on the production of gaming videos, and stopped making daily vlogs. And so hopefully that helps give him some more personal time. And the reason I'm using MatPat as an example is because both of them did start making videos during the same era of YouTube, both being amazed at the possibilities with the website. And they now both have many channels under their own branding, and both of them seem to be overworked because of it. MatPat has already announced his retirement at the age of 37. Logan, however, is just entering his 30s, though he once considered retiring around this time. However, later in another vlog titled I Will Retire at 40, Logan mentioned that instead of retiring at 30, he'd probably retire at 40 so that he could spend more time with his daughter as she grows older, believing that by then she would be mature enough to understand more about life.
The age that I think would be the time to retire is 40. So I think you guys have a good 10, almost 11 years left with me. And here's why. Here's my thought process. So Lily turns 2 this year, right? So in 10 years, she'll be 12. So when she's 12 years old, that's when she'll be old enough to kind of understand more, like cruises and traveling the world.
And Logan has hinted that he might not completely step away from content creation when he turns 40. And while he may stop producing SML movies, there's always more stuff to come. For example, when Logan first launched the gaming channel, he mentioned that his primary role was recording the videos, while others took care of the thumbnails and editing. And this hints that even if Logan does retire, we could still see more gaming content down the line, as he could have other people record. For example, let's say Logan quit, all the other characters could still make their own video, and Logan, since he started SML, could still manage it and then still make money for his family. And Logan has also admitted that his plans could change. If the finances require it, he might need to return to making videos when he turns 40, and in that case, focusing on vlogs could be a good option, as not only would it be easier for him, but it would also allow him to spend more time with his daughter, as he could vlog part of it, and then you're kinda done for the day. If he hires an editor, he can just spend the rest of his time with Lily. But Logan has also talked about the idea of passing on the channel to Lily, and so if he retires at 40, Lily would probably be old enough to understand YouTube and might even share the same passion for creating content that Logan had when he was younger. But there is a possibility that the channel will change into something in the future. But there is a chance that plush content would still continue, because if Lily does get the channel when she gets older, she'll still be somewhat of a kid and would probably like to play with plushies too, reigniting that passion that Logan had in the very beginning, but this time it would be with Lily, which would mean that the plush content wouldn't end. But if Logan retires, then we'd no longer see characters like Junior, unless Lily would make like a female character of Junior and she would voice them. But here's the thing, there's a chance that the SML crew, or at least some of them, will retire before Logan does. One of the members, Lavelle, last year announced that he was having a baby, which has occasionally caused him to miss appearing in videos, which was seen in videos such as SML movie The Wood Chipper, where they broke the fourth wall mentioning Lavelle's absence due to having a kid.
Where's Joseph?
He had a baby.
What? He's just a kid. What?
He'll be back soon.
And right now, Lavelle and Logan already have kids, but it looks like another crew member will be joining the club soon. Anthony and his wife are expecting a baby boy around November 2nd, 2024. So congrats to them. But as more crew members shift their focus toward their family lives, it makes me wonder if Logan might retire sooner than he originally planned. For example, if everyone else has less time to dedicate to the channel, the frequency of uploads might decrease and the channel could slowly come to an end. But for now, let's not rush to think about the crew's retirement. Maybe they will do it soon, maybe they'll do it a lot later. Let me know down down in the comments when you think they're gonna retire. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.